stadium. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Arizona Cardinals. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Throwing right away is Williams. Throw right side, taken in by Adunze. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll run on first down. Hancock. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll go play action here with Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this throw will be intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Bears nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes people might think it's
taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Chicago. LaQuint Allen, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 60 bites, 60 bites.
Throwing to start the drive. Peck.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
At the 31-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5.
60 Eagles. Tag. Warriors. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneers.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Open man here is Benson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now they'll change things up.
Brings up second and 11 at the
Buffalo
36-yard
18.
line.
Let's go.
Second and 11. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call.
Touchdown, Bears! Colston Loveland, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Eagles, Panther 11, Trap 50, Trap 60, Cup 19, Cup 19.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hancock. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. To throw, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, Dunze wide open. It's complete. 15 yards there for number 15.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
To the air, Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down.
16-yard line.
Now Allen. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a first and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a third and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And you can bet when they were in that huddle, there's definitely some urgency because I'm sure they were saying to each other, we got to push this one in right now so we don't have to run this on 4th down, and there'll be extra bodies in the hole. That's excellent work there at the point of attack. All it takes is one little crease as he fights his way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Addison hauls it in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The Cardinals at 0-8 now on the year. And you'd like to say, let's put the first half behind us and start over, but It's likely not going to be that easy.
It never is it? Because a lot of people say, look forward, let's go ahead and start rebuilding, let's think about the draft and free agency. But you have a bunch of people in that locker room that are saying, don't give up on us now. We still have our pride, and we still have a chance to win some games.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Touchdown, Cardinals! Jordan Addison, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals are back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw is Williams. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Williams. And this one complete to Smith. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Off the bootleg, it's Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. Throwing is Williams. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You had horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Come on, set. Panthers 70, Timberwolves, 18, Rattler, 18.
Operating from the gun, Peck. That is caught. And he's got this down to the 35. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket, he tucks it and goes down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Cowboy 80. Ready.
Looking to throw. Peck. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Your first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Trey Benson taking it in from a yard out. And the Cards are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Williams looking to do it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun, Williams. Pass caught by Burden. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Luther Burden in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Santos now to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't got long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Somebody, the mic, that's character, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girl's a hole. Broke, kid ain't yours.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Back to throw. Peck. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
From the gun on 3rd down. Peck. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree. One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up first and goal.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
19 Charger, 19 18 Pioneer. Steady.
Operating from the gun. Peck. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down inbounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Jake Moody for the extra point.
Moody good with the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
31. Bears 28.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Williams looking to do it himself. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
And his throw here is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Now Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze, 36 yards. And the Bears have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Santos with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
At the 43-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Benson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
2nd and 5.
Get it. 60 by 6, 60 by go.
Looking to throw. Peck. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll get this into the hands of the Dune Zone. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, Hancock. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. And they get the guard, John Runyon. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It was a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Back to throw. Williams. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 21, here's 2nd and a couple. That's caught left side, Burden. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
What is that?
Here's Allen. And he stopped immediately there. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Operating from the gun, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's not the first time they've looked his way when they've needed a big play. He's been the go-to guy all game long. And they get the hook up again on third down to keep this drive alive.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a first and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Now first and goal.
What is up?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. A give left side for Benson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10.
At their 49-yard line.
18, pioneer.
He's back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Benson.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That's good for a Cardinals.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Go.
Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Hawk 7, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready,
They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Charles, normally when you see